Jacob DeGrom has been nothing short of spectacular this season on the mound, boasting a minute .62 ERA, 6.24 ERA+, a 1.02 FIP, a .57 WHIP, and 14.5 strikeouts per 9 innings. At this point, DeGrom is having one of the best pitching seasons in MLB history. Let's compare him to some of the other great pitching seasons through 9 starts, including Gibson's 1968 and Pedro Martinez's 2000 seasons. As you can see, these are arguably 2 of the best seasons ever, and DeGrom is off to a better start. If he can keep up anything close to this pace, DeGrom will easily sweep the National League Cy Young honors. The Cy Young, however, is won by 2 pitchers a year. With a historic season such as this, DeGrom has to have his eyes on the ultimate prize, the NL MVP. Since 1956, only 11 pitchers have won both the Cy Young and MVP awards in the same season. While it is inevitable that some of this selection is based on the competition for the MVP award each season, one way in which DeGrom can add some spice to his MVP campaign is through his trips to the plate that come courtesy of his standing in the National League. When I say the phrase two-way player, most people's minds jump to Shohei Ohtani of the Angels, who is putting up impressive numbers on both sides of the ball with a 2.76 ERA, 1.60 ERA+, a 3.58 FIP, a 1.15 WHIP, and 12.8 strikeouts per 9 pitching. He also has a 259 average, 162 OPS+, and 15 home runs, which places him 5th in the MLB currently, and he is in the midst of a slump right now. What Ohtani is doing right now is truly remarkable, but what if I told you that DeGrom's numbers are just as impressive? DeGrom is currently batting .391 and has a 134 OPS+, but to understand how he got here, we must look into DeGrom's past. DeGrom attended Stetson University in Florida, where he was a shortstop who converted to a pitcher. DeGrom was always strong at the plate, and he hit his first home run of his college career off Chris Sale. As a pitcher, he often drew no decisions and had to rely on his own bat to drive in runs, resulting in him not actually winning that much at Stetson. In 2010, DeGrom was selected by the New York Mets, where he worked his way up to being the team's ace, winning Rookie of the Year in 2014. He went on to win subsequent Cy Young awards in 2018 and 19, but despite DeGrom's apparent pitching dominance, the Mets weren't winning as often as they should have been when he pitched, similar to his time at Stetson. In 2018, his first Cy Young season, DeGrom posted a 1.70 ERA, which was best in the majors and the lowest ERA since the MLB lowered the mound in 1968, and yet DeGrom meant 10-9. Those 10 wins were the fewest ever by a Cy Young Award winner. DeGrom's 2019 campaign saw more of the same otherworldly numbers, but not enough wins to show for them, as DeGrom had just 4 wins at the All-Star break before finishing the year 11-8. Since 2018, he started 82 games, 65 of which are considered quality starts, meaning that at least 6 innings are pitched with no more than 3 runs allowed. The average baseball team wins 78% of their quality starts, but when DeGrom starts, the Mets are 36-43 with a win percentage of 45%. Due to this fact, it is possible that DeGrom wanted to start helping his own cause from the plate a little and train to be a hitter over the extended batting layoff he had due to the adjusted 2020 season. Upon taking a deeper look at his stats, some other factors jump out as contributors to DeGrom's torrid start from the plate. To start, DeGrom is fast, as StatCast has tracked him in the 89th percentile of MLB players in terms of his speed. In an April 23, 2021 game against the Nationals, DeGrom's sprint speed was clocked in at 29.1 feet per second as he beat out an infield single. The MLB average is 27 feet per second, and StatCast defines elite speed as being just 30 feet per second. That being said, even the fastest players in the MLB are not the best at hitting, as one cannot beat out infield bloops to make a living. This brings me to my next point. DeGrom can get pretty lucky in terms of placement when he puts the ball in play. DeGrom boasts a stunning .692 BABIP, or batting average on balls put in play, which is substantially better than the league average, which hovers around 300 and can get up to 350 if shifts are not present. According to Baseball Savant, hitters may have a high BABIP for a variety of reasons, some being skill and some luck, but the site has determined that the harder you hit the ball, the more likely it is to end up at a hit. Looking at his stats, DeGrom does not fit this description as he maintains a 15.7% hard hit rate this year. This is categorized by the percent of balls in play with exit velocities of 95 miles per hour or faster. This rate is actually below his career rate by about 10%, as his career rate is 25 for hard hit balls. So does this mean that DeGrom has just been getting very lucky so far this season? Not necessarily. See, the thing that DeGrom is doing differently is that he is hitting live drives at a far higher rate, 46%, than his career average 21% or the MLB average 25%. Since line drives are more likely than pop-ups and ground balls to land for a hit regardless of their speed, this increased line drive rate as well as DeGrom's ability to beat out infield hits may explain some of the deviation between his BABIP and the MLB average. While it is still early, DeGrom is having a historic season both pitching and at the plate. While it is inevitable that his numbers will regress to the mean throughout the course of the 162-game season, DeGrom's dominance on both sides of the ball is remarkable and has led to his listing at the third shortest odds to win the NL MVP award at plus 900. If you are interested more in betting tips, check out our daily picks section, and please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more baseball content in the future. Thanks for watching.